Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn Pajamas. Today is day number 22 of Vlogmas, and I still don't have my gifts yet, but they are almost here. They are really taking the long way around. This is the slowest that I've ever seen the postal service. So I don't know if it's because they're having staffing problems or if just a lot of people were sending gifts this year. But I do have some more done on my little gnome coloring that I had gotten from Summer. It was a little coloring book. So I done the hat and the little cup right there and some of his shoes. So I've got just a little bit more, not a whole lot more. I'm not good with color picking, I guess. I'm not good with it in crochet or obviously coloring because I think it looks bad. But I'm moving on. I'm going to go on. So tomorrow I'm going to bring my markers home to do like some of the bigger sections of the like wood paneling there. Okay, I told you guys last night that I had made the chocolate grotto cake from this. I haven't got the icing on it yet, but I will insert a picture right here of the cake when it's all done for me to take tomorrow morning. It's going to be part of a Christmas gift that I got for my friend, my work co-worker, his wife, because she's always so good every year, and like she gives us all gifts, and I wanted to recognize her this year for that. Plus I also got her, I'll show you guys this cute little sweatshirt that I got, Faith Over Fear. Got this from Walmart, guys. It's real nice too. So I got this for her, and I am going to stop in the morning on my way to work. There is a little grocery store, and they have like a little section where you can buy like religious related materials, and that's where I got my what's that book, like where you read every day? There's like an inspirational thing every day. So I'm going to get her one of those to put down in here, and then she'll have her cake. But I'm not quite sure how the cake is going to be, so definitely need this little backup gift here for her. Okay, well, I will just go ahead and we will read us another story from the Magic of Christmas Miracles. Okay, so tonight's story is called A Star of the Past. Let me go ahead and remove my glasses there. Christmas evokes a variety of memories. As a young boy, I can remember standing amid the spine-tingling joys of electric trains, bicycles, baseball gloves, and skates. As a young father, I recall seeing the starry eyes of my little children as they beheld the wonders of the day. But somewhere in between, there is one Christmas I will never forget. Christmas, 1945, found me serving in the Army of Occupation in Frankfurt, Germany. The war had ended about 7 months before, but most of the city was rubble. Many of the homes left unscathed were taking over for housing of the U.S. military. 3 of us officers lived in a 3-story house that could easily have served as a home for 3 families. Each weekday we would go to our office and return in the evening to find the beds meticulously made and the house spotless, cleaned by an old German woman who was hired by the U.S. Army to be housekeeper for a number of houses in that area. Only occasionally would we see this frail little lady as she busily engaged in her tasks. Our conversations were limited, for she spoke no English and our German was very poor. But through sign language and smiles, we indicated satisfaction with her work. Weekly, I went to the PX to get my ration of candy bars, soap, and incidentals. Although I sometimes grumbled about the poor selection available, I always purchased all I was allowed and put the excess in my footlocker. As Christmas approached, I thought I should give some little gift to the housekeeper. So from my abundance, I filled a large cardboard box with candy bars, soap, and cans of fruit juice. In the system of barter among the Germans, my gift to her was worth many, many dollars, but the cost to me was negligible. Knowing she would not work on Christmas Day, as I left for the office on December 24th, I placed my box and a Christmas greeting on the table where they would be seen. All day I felt rather smug as I thought of my generous gift. She would be like an heiress in the poverty of her neighborhood. As I came home in the darkness of the December evening, I saw the dim glow of the lamp filtering through the window. The house was still. My gift and the recipient were gone, but in the glow of the lamp, I saw on the table her Christmas note and her gift to me. I had expected no gift, but there it was, all she could afford, and given in the true spirit of Christmas. On that dimly lit table, along with her painstakingly written Merry Christmas, were 10 old and dog-eared picture postcards, scenes of Frankfurt. It was obvious these were treasures to her, but there was more to the postcards than just enchanting pictures. She had placed each card on the edge and fastened them together so that every 2 cards formed a point, and all 10 together formed the Christmas star. As I looked at the gift and thought of this woman, I could imagine her in the Frankfurt of years before, with its bright shops and cheerful crowds. I could see the stately opera house and public buildings, the parks and the bridges. I could see the gaiety of days before the ravages of war, when Frankfurt, her beloved city, was alive and vibrant. But now Frankfurt was sad and broken, and the little housekeeper was old and frail. How could a poor little old lady give? She could only give from her poverty and from her heart, but I knew she had given one of her most prized possessions, her fondest memories of her beloved, beautiful city. She had little to give, but it was all she had. 50 years later, as I occasionally run my fingers over the faded pictures of those postcards tucked away in a box, I'm reminded of the true spirit of love and giving at Christmas time. And each year, as we stand the cards up on the table to form the Christmas star, just as she had in Germany that night, I realized once again that there was far more goodness in her humble gift to me than in that box of easily gained riches I had so proudly left for her. She had taught me that. But the real miracle working in my heart that long ago night was the sudden knowledge that her star represented another star which appeared 19 centuries before, and that the love born of that star could transcend all of the barriers of language, race, and religion the world over. Even in a country and a world torn apart by war, the influence and love from that first Christmas made brothers of us all. This was submitted by John B. Matheson Jr. from Salt Lake City, Utah. I really liked that story. You know, like Christmas, the Christmas spirit for me is not like what it used to be. I used to love this time of year. It was like just the feeling. It's not necessarily like the gifts or that stuff, because I don't care if I ever get anything. My joy comes from giving, trying to find something that the receiver would cherish. But as I've gotten older, the Christmas spirit has kind of dwindled in myself. And it's not that I don't have children that I could buy for or people that I could give gifts to. It's just like the whole feeling of Christmas is just not what it used to be for me. And when I read stories like that, it like a little spark like inside just like comes back to life, I guess. So I'm really glad that I found this book this year. But it's like more of the spirit is coming back, because like that's the true like meaning of this time of year. Like that's the spirit that I'm missing, is that spirit of togetherness and of love. And I don't really know how to convey in words like what it is, but through reading these stories, like I'm trying not to cry, like it's coming back. Yeah. So I might have to stop right now. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little emotional, but yeah. So there's that. I don't know if this, I don't know, but I think that this book came to me to kind of maybe help me a little bit this year. This time of year is always really hard for me. I really do believe I have that that seasonal like disorder, to where, I mean, I won't say that I get depressed, but it's just like my mood is so much like darker, I guess. It's like the light is gone, and basically that's what it is. The light is gone. And then, you know, my baby Beetles isn't here this year, and of all of the dogs, like, he was the best one to buy gifts for, because he got so excited about getting like new toys, or, you know, new treats and stuff. And old Trixie, she could care less. Like, she's a potato. She just lays there. And you know, Kiki, she liked to get like blankets and stuff, but with the Beatles, he was great. He was just great. So I don't know if it's a little bit of that. Yeah. So I'm trying, guys, to get the Christmas spirit back. And sorry to be a boomer, but this book, I think, is like helping, because like little sparks are just going off, because some of these stories, it's just like, this is what this season is about. And it's like, if we could do this like all the time, and I know that people do, but it's like you never hear these good stories. It's like all the time, it's all this bad stuff. And I know I do it to myself, because I watch all this true crime stuff. I can't help it. I love it. It's just a part of me, I guess. But it's like on the news. Like, I've stopped watching like the news, because they never report like the good stuff anymore, like used to. Like, each news segment would have like the heartwarming like little stuff. They don't even do that anymore. It's mostly that political stuff, and I'm not political, so it's like, why do I even need to watch it? If it's something good, usually my coworker will let me know about it. So yeah. Okay, well, I'm just blathering on here now, guys. So I am going to go and icing this cake, so that I could get that picture for you guys and edit this video. And I'm pretty positive that tomorrow I will have my gifts. So we'll get to go back to the Advent of opening gifts, and then we get to back up and open some gifts too. So that'll be fun. I'm also going to try to get some images of the patio Christmas lights. What did you guys think about the lights last night? I know the wind was blowing and the dog was barking. So like, there was a lot of ambient noises going on. But it's not too shabby out there, I don't think. So yeah. I might try to take some pictures. We don't really have a whole lot of Christmas going on inside the house. So yeah, mostly just the tree, and pretty much Summer has helped decorate the tree with all of her ornaments that she's sent me in my Advent, and we've got that done. So that's pretty much about it. We've got Beetles and Kiki, their stockings are hung back there, and Trixie's is on the fireplace. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, don't forget to go over to day number 15 and enter into the giveaway for my podiversary, which is on the 31st. So I'm going to try to hold like a little podiversary party that night. I don't know. It probably won't be live because I don't know how to do a live, but I'm going to do like a Q&A session. So I'm going to put out a video here in a little bit. So if there's any questions that you guys want to ask, anything you want to know, you can drop the questions and I'll do a little Q&A segment. We're going to party it up. So yeah, it'll be a podiversary party on the 31st. So yeah, and it's New Year's Eve. So it's like a New Year's Eve podiversary party. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to let you guys go now because I'm just rambling on. So I will see you guys tomorrow on day number 23. Bye.